All right, folks, welcome back again. This is the second set of the Muscle Shoals First Metro Tournament. The Trojans just got finished playing Priceville High School, where they defeated Priceville 13-25, 25-22, and 15-9 in the third and final set. That was a match filled with questionable calls, scoring controversy, to say the least. That was a competition all the way around. The Trojans outlasted Priceville and overcame several obstacles to win the match. They're going to have to play much better to beat this Lawrence County team. Lawrence County, very well coached, very disciplined team, and they are about as scrappy a team as we're going to face. A very good team. We'll see which St. James team shows up to play Lawrence County. Lawrence County has three very good hitters, attackers on the front row, and they've got one big tall girl that can block. But we've got three tall girls that can block, and our blocking against Priceville was very solid. We've got to get the ball in the court when we get the ball. Excited to see how we start this. How we start off this first set against Lawrence County. Down ref checks the lineup for both teams. Just checks the lineup for the Priceville. Not Priceville. We're done with Priceville. Checks the lineup for Lawrence County, and we're ready to play. Lawrence County serving the ball in. Floater serve played by Bailey Williams. Ball's gotten up by Emily Olsey. Ball's hit back over the net by Carson Ann Crow. Hitting error by Lawrence County gives St. James the first point of the match. Emily Poundstone in for Ashley White. Poundstone serving for St. James. Ball served in nicely, very hard hit serve. Roll ball gotten up by Marilee Kapuya. Poundstone with an attack in the middle. That's rare. Ball rolled over, gotten up by Marilee Kapuya. Poundstone to Kapuya. Poundstone over. Down ref calls 2 hits, which is the correct call. Point to Lawrence County. Score is now 1-1. Lawrence County serving to St. James. Played by Carson Ann Crow. Set by Poundstone to Olsey. That's a tip ball. Up ref calls Lawrence County in the net. That was a tip ball. That was a kill by Olsey. Mary Lee Capuglia serving for St. James. Ball played by Lawrence County. Ball's gotten up. Back row attack by Lawrence County. Played up by Emily Poundstone. Bailey Williams serves from Mary Lee Capuglia. Serves the ball to the back row. Ball blocked by Olsey. Very well played. Blocked by Olsey at the net gives St. James their third point. They're now leading Lawrence County 3-1 as Capuglia continues to serve for St. James. Oh, that's an ace. The ball's barely over the net. Very well played. St. James now leading 4-1. Capuglia serving for St. James. Serve to the back corner. They're in scramble mode. Ball's rolled over, played by Poundstone. Bailey Williams saves it for Capuglia. Back row attack. That's a kill by Capuglia. Back row attack, just getting the ball over. 5-1 St. James. Capuglia still serving for St. James. Ball served to the back row. Overkill. They got Carson Ann for a net violation. She was going up to block it. Point for Lawrence County. It's good hustle play by Carson Ann Crow. Lawrence County serving the ball. Played by Mary Lee Capuglia. Set up by Poundstone to Olsey in the middle. Oh, that's nasty. That's a kill in the middle. Olsey with her second kill. Alan Browning serving for the Trojans. Ball served to the back row. Back set. Oh, St. James almost got that ball back up. Ball goes to a point to Lawrence County. St. James now leading 6-3. Ball played up by Mary Lee Capuglia. Set up Carson Ann Crow in the middle. Weisful got their attack, a roll. Nice play by Poundstone. Mishandled ball, point to Lawrence County. St. James still leading 6-4. Ball served in by Lawrence County. Rolls off the net. That's an ace for them. St. James leading Lawrence County 6-5. Nice serve, played up by Capuglia. It hits the basketball. Hits the basketball and a point to Lawrence County. That ties the game, ties this setup 6-6. Nice play by Carson Crow. Overpass to Crow. Tipped over. Set by Poundstone to Olsey. Olsey tips it over. Nobody home in the Trojans' back court. Point to Lawrence County. Smart play on their place. Hitting the ball where they ain't. They pushed it to the back corner and nobody was home. Lawrence County takes the lead over St. James 7-6. Nice serve played by Carson Ann Crow. Set by Poundstone back to Crow. Attack in the middle. Played by Lawrence County. St. James called for a net violation. That gives Lawrence County point. They extend their lead over the Trojans 8-6. Ball served in by Lawrence County. Played by Mary Lee Capuglia to Poundstone to Crow. That's a kill in the middle. Carson Ann Crow. That gives St. James their 7th point. Still trailing Lawrence County 8-7. Emily Olsey back serving for St. James. Olsey with a nice floater serve to the middle of their defense. Nice play by Alan Browning off the block. Pushed over by Ashley White. Trojans in a hustle. They got to block it now. Mary Lee Capuglia gets the ball up. Browning sets it for Crow. That's a nice set. Carson and Crow. We're playing hustle now. Ball hit over by Lawrence County. Blocked, pushed up by Crow. Back to Carson and Crow from Olsey. Ball played up by, they pushed it over our front line into the middle of our defense for a point. Smart play by the Lawrence County setter. Lawrence County takes the lead over the Trojans 9-7. Trojans in a lot of hustle defense. And ball played up by Allen Browning. Set by Olsey to Carson and Crow on the right side. Ball gotten up by Lawrence County. Ball played by Mary Lee Capulia to Olsey. Carson and Crow on the left side. That's a kill for Crow. Point St. James cuts the lead to 1. Nice play. Crow attacked from the right side, swapped around, went around their offensive front line, and then hit a kill down the left side. Carson and Crow serving for St. James. Floater serve to the back line. Ball gotten up by Carson and Crow, punched over by Olsey. Lawrence County in a hustle. Oh, that ball's nice. Dug up by Carson and Crow. Set by Olsey. Capulia. Capulia's blocked at the net. Point to Lawrence County. Lawrence County now leads St. James 10-8. Timeout St. James. Lawrence County's a hustling, scrappy team. Never gives up on any ball. You got to make them make a mistake, or you got to make a play. Here we go. Trojans ready to get it back after it again. Lawrence County serving to St. James. Lawrence County leading St. James 10-8. Ball comes in, played by Browning. Olsey over to Bailey Williams on the right side. Nobody home in the middle of the Trojans defense. Lawrence County. Kathleen Wright comes in. Not sure what we did there. Kathleen Wright came in for Browning. Lucy Edwards comes in for Kathleen Wright on the back row. Priceville serving to St. James. Capulia serves it up. Lucy Edwards in the game serving Bailey Williams. Oh, that ball's just barely out. Point to Lawrence County. Now leading St. James 12-8. St. James receiving the ball. Ball's hit off the top of the building. Point to Lawrence County. Serve receive went up, hit the basketball goal, and came back down the floor before Lucy Edwards could get to the ball. Ball served in. Mary Lee Capulia serves it up. Olsey to White. Ball gotten up by Lawrence County. It's tipped. Blocked by Ashley White. You're not going to hit it over. Blocked by Ashley White on the right side gives St. James their 9th point. St. James serving down 13-9. Bailey Williams, number 14, serving for St. James. Nice serve, touches the top of the tape and goes over. Ball attack error by Lawrence County. Gives St. James their 10th point. St. James trailing 13-10. Williams still serving for St. James. Bailey Williams serves the ball to the back row. Oh, come on. Dadgummit. The line judge didn't know what to call, so she called it out. The ball hit the line. Point to Lawrence County. Lawrence County leading St. James now 14-10. I think we got middle schoolers calling lines for us in this tournament. Floater serve played by Carson and Crow. Set by Olsey over to White. Ball's blocked and back on to St. James court. Point to Lawrence County, who now leads St. James 15-10. Lawrence County serving to St. James. Ball hits the line. That ball's in. Oh, wait. Hold on. Hold on a second. I know that ball was in. The ball hit the line. I could clearly see it hit the line. The down ref called the ball out. All right. There's controversy again. Timeout, Lawrence County. St. James got the point. She called it in. I mean, she called the ball out. The ball was clearly in, so we're going to go with St. James getting a side out on that play, with Lawrence County now leading St. James 15-11. You know, I guess turnabout is fair play, but that ball was clearly on the line, which would have been in. It hit right at the feet of the line judge. Again, folks, these are younger middle school girls calling the line, so I'm not going to get on them too bad. The referee did not even check to verify that was a on the line call. We'll take it. Emily Poundstone, number 10, back serving for St. James, serving to Lawrence County. St. James trailing 15-11. Poundstone serves the ball to the back row. Lawrence County with a net violation. They're up there trying to attack at the net, give St. James their 12th point. St. James trails 15-12. Poundstone serves to the back right corner of the court. Bailey Williams with the ball up, set to Poundstone, over to Kathleen Wright. Ball's touched. Hustle play by Lawrence County, set up by Olsey. To Poundstone, Olsey into the middle. Ball gotten up by Lawrence County. Hitting error by Lawrence County gives St. James their 13th point. And we're receiving now. I like that. St. James still trails 15-13 with Poundstone still serving for St. James. Floater serve to the back right corner. Back set. Nice dig by Bailey Williams. Poundstone sets it up for Mary Lee Capulla on the left side. Oh, that ball's long. Hitting error on St. James gives Lawrence County a side out. Lawrence County leading St. James now 16-13. Lizanne Livings, number 15, comes back into the game for Mary Lee Capulla. Floater serve played by Carson Ann Crow, set by Poundstone. Back to Livings. Kathleen Wright, an overpass. Kathleen Wright with the kill. Right place at the right time. Kathleen Wright knocks the ball back down the court. St. James trailing 16-14. Lizanne Livings, who just entered the game, serving for St. James. Nice floater serve. Oh, that ball's in. That's an ace. The ball finally found the inline back there. That's an ace for Livings. St. James cuts the lead to 1. St. James now trailing 16-15. Livings serving for St. James. Nice serve back to the back left corner. Tipped up and blocked by Olsey. Olsey with the block at the net. Point for St. James. That evens the score at 16. 16-16. Lizanne Livings serving for St. James. Olsey with the block at the net. She curves it over. That's an ace. Ace for Lizanne Livings. It hit the tape and fell over. That gives St. James their lead. They hadn't had a lead in a long time. St. James now leading 17-16. Living serving to Lawrence County. Hits it back to back corner. Oh, that ball's out. Oh, doggone it. It was barely out, but still out. That evens the score at 17. 17-17. Mary Lee Capulia comes back in for Liz Ann Livings on the back row. Lawrence County serving to St. James, and we're all tied up at 17. Ball served up, punched by Mary Lee Capulia. Nice hustle play by Capulia. She played it off the basketball goal, hits the net, and goes over the net. Nice play by Capulia. Heads up play. St. James gives St. James the lead, 18-17. Alan Browning serving for St. James. Floater serve to the back of the Lawrence County defense. Oh, nice block by Olsey and Crow. Gives St. James their 19th point. Very well played block, very good position. You got a double block. 19-17 is our score. Lawrence County with a back row attack into the net. Attack here gives St. James their 20th point. St. James now leading 20-17 with Browning, number 8, still serving for St. James. Floater serve to the back. Set up, tipped over to the middle of the Trojan defense, and nobody was home. Point for Lawrence County. Smart play by their setter. Lawrence County serving St. James down by 2. Ball served, tipped, and out of bounds by St. James. Point to Lawrence County. Ball was probably going to be out. Alan Browning couldn't help herself, try to get the ball back up. Lawrence County serves back in. Ball's punched up by Mary Lee Capulia to Carson Ann Crow in the middle. That's a kill for Crow. She hits it down the right line. Cross shot. St. James now leading 21-19. Ashley White coming in for Emily Poundstone. Emily Olsen, number 16, back serving for St. James, who's leading 21-19. Nice floater serve to the back left corner. Ball gotten up by Olsen, punched over the net. They caught St. James asleep again. Nobody home on the back row. They pushed it to the back corner. Nobody home. That cuts to St. James 21, Lawrence County 21, St. James. Nice floater serve again. Capulia punches it up to Oldie. Carson and Crow on the right side. That's an attack down the right line. That's a kill for Crow. That ball's all over the place. Carson and Crow with her 4th kill of the match. To give St. James a 22-21 lead. Liz Ann Livings comes in for Mary Lee Capulia on the front row. Carson Ann Crow now back serving for St. James. Nice floater serve, knuckleballs to the back. Punches it over. Carson Ann Crow digs the ball up, punches it to Olsey. Olsey to White. Nice attack on the right side. They get it up. St. James asleep again in the back corner of the defense. Point to Lawrence County. They even the score, 22-22. Lawrence County found a witness. Lucy Edwards, number 3, comes back in for St. James on the back row. Lawrence County serving St. James. Short serve, played by Liz Ann Livings. Olsey to White in the middle. White punches the ball back to the back right corner. Lawrence County sets up their offense. Ball's dug up nicely by Crow. Olsey to Liz Ann Livings. Ball's punched up by Lawrence County. Again, but Olsey's there. Carson and Crow to Liz Ann Livings on the left side. Nice attack. Oh, that's an attack error by Lawrence County. Finally, they got an attack error on the right side. That gives St. James a lead, 23-22. A lot of nice hits by Livings, Ashley White, and Carson Ann Crow on the front. St. James with a 1-point lead, 23-22. Bailey Williams back serving for St. James. Nice floater serve to the back. That's an ace that's played off the Lawrence County player. Ace for Bailey Williams. That gives us the set point 24-22. Timeout Lawrence County. We need 1 point. Bailey Williams, number 14, back serving for St. James. Kathleen Wright, Lizanne Livens, Ashley White on the front row. Emily Olsen, Carson Ann Crow on the back row. Ball served in. They try to tip it in again. Olsen's got it. Kathleen Wright hits the ball. Bailey Williams serves it back over the net. Lawrence County with an attack. Tipped up by Ashley White. Carson Ann Crow. Olsen to Livings. Killed by Lizanne Livings on the left side. That should have ended the set. I don't know what we're doing. Yeah. St. James takes the first set, 25-22. St. James with a lot of hustle plays that first set. Carson Ann Crow has 4 kills. Olsey's got 2. Lizanne Livings and Kathleen Wright have 1 kill apiece. Marilee Kapuya has 2. Marilee Kapuya has an ace. Bailey Williams has an ace. Lizanne Livings has 2 aces. Carson Ann Crow with a block. Emily Olsey with 3 blocks and Ashley White with a huge block. A lot of hustle offense on that play, on that set. We got about another minute before we'll start the next set. Again, this is a best 2 out of 3, best 2 sets out of 3 match. Lawrence County, I guess St. James will start out serving to Lawrence County first. Down ref checks the lineups and positions of both teams. Kathleen Wright. Emily Olsey, Kathleen Wright, Lizanne Livings on the front row. Carson Ann Crow, Bailey Williams, and Emily Poundstone on the back row. Emily Poundstone, number 10, will be serving for St. James to start this second set. Here we go. Serves it in to the back row of Lawrence County. We got a free ball to start this over. Bailey Williams to Poundstone. Poundstone to Kathleen Wright. Attack on the right side, gotten up by Lawrence County. Attack there by Lawrence County gives St. James the first point of the set. That's the way to start it out. Poundstone still serving for St. James. Service error gives Lawrence County a side out and a point. We don't need to be generous. Evens the score, 1 apiece. Lawrence County serving to St. James. Serves in, played by Olsey to Poundstone. Back to Olsey on the left side. Nice attack. They're pushing it over. Bailey Williams is there this time. Poundstone to Olsey in the middle. Olsey's ball's gotten up by Lawrence County. Ball gotten up by Lizanne Livings. Poundstone back to Livings on the left side. They're getting their balls up. Nice play by Carson Ann Crow. Poundstone, Kathleen Wright. False attack on the right side. Dug up by Poundstone. Bailey Williams comes in to set it up for Carson Ann Crow. Tips the ball over. Carson Ann Crow gets the ball up to Poundstone. Back to Livings. Nice attack on the left side. That was a double hit that wasn't called. Bailey Williams to Poundstone. Poundstone back over to Livings. That's a kill by Livings on the left side. Poundstone to Livings. Hey, whatever works. Our Trojans made 4 or 5 great attacks that the Lawrence County defense dug up. Liz Ann Livings, number 15, back serving for St. James. St. James leading 2-1. Livings serves to the middle of the back row. Ball's blocked by Olsey and Wright in the middle. That's Emily Olsey's 4th block. Kathleen Wright's 1st block. They teamed up to block the one in the middle. St. James leading 3-1 with Livings still serving to Lawrence County. Ball's played up. Tipped over, played by Poundstone. David Williams comes in to set it up for Carson Crow. That's a kill for Crow down the left side. That's her 5th kill. Very well played by the Trojans offense that now leads 4-1. Trojans on a roll. Let's see if we can keep it going. Livings still serving for St. James. Served in. Oh, nice serve. Ball got up by Lawrence County. Ball hit into the block and down onto the St. James side. Both Carson and Crow and Olsey were there, but the ball went off their block and onto the St. James side. Ball served in. Ball gotten up by Bailey Williams to Olsey. Carson and Crow punches the ball. Lawrence County with a net violation trying to block Carson and Crow's attack. Point St. James. St. James now leads 5-2. Alan Browning comes in to serve, as does Mary Lee Caputi, number 7, comes in for St. James on the back row. Browning serves in. Lawrence County's getting up. Ball's blocked by Olsey at the net. Punched up by Olsey. Poundstone to Crow. Kill by Carson and Crow. Poundstone to Crow. St. James playing very well that point. Defense and offense. Alan Browning, number 8, still back serving for St. James. Nice floater serve, short, played by Lawrence County front. Tipped over by Olsey. Tried to catch him sleeping. Oh. Ball tipped off Alan Browning and back onto St. James court. Point for Lawrence County. St. James holding on to a 6-3 lead. Ball served in to Browning. Poundstone to Bailey Williams on the left side. That's a kill for Bailey Williams. Kill for Bailey Williams. She was almost sitting in the coach's lap when she hit that one. St. James now leads 7-3. Emily Olsey, number 16, back serving for the Trojans. Nice floater serve to the back of the Lawrence County defense. They're pushing it. That ball's out. Lawrence County pushed it back to the St. James corner. Point for St. James. The ball was out. They had that one covered a little better. St. James leading 8-3. Olsey still serving for the Trojans. Ball served to the back of the Lawrence County defense. Ball set up. Blocked by Ashley White at the net. Ball goes off a St. James defender. Ball goes out of bounds. Point for Lawrence County. Side out Lawrence County. St. James with an 8-4 lead now. Floater serve. Ball in. Two St. James defenders go into one another and the ball goes off knuckles. Ball's out of bounds for an ace for the Lawrence County server. St. James leading now 8-5. Lucy Edwards, number 3, comes back in for St. James. Ball served in, played by Mary Lee Capulia. Set by Olsey over to Crow on the right side. Cross court kill by Crow. Olsey to Crow. Gives St. James their 9th point of the set. St. James now leading 9-5. Carson Ann Crow back serving for St. James. Liz Ann Livings, number 15, comes back in the game for St. James. Crow serves to the back left of the Lawrence County defense. Back set, blocked by Liz Ann Livings. Ball goes out of bounds though. Blocked by Livings and Lawrence County hit the ball back in for a point. St. James 9, Lawrence County 6. Lawrence County serving to St. James. Ball played by Carson Crow. Olsey to White. Nice play by Bailey Williams off the block. Bailey Williams with a kill. Advantage of a block by Lawrence County. St. James now leading 10-6. Bailey Williams, number 14, back serving for St. James. Nice serve, barely over the net. Ball gotten up by Lawrence County, played by Carson Crow, pushed to Olsey. Kathleen Wright. Ball gotten up by Lawrence County. Ball attack error by Lawrence County gives St. James their 11th point. St. James now leading 11-6. Bailey Williams, number 14, still serving for St. James. Williams serves to the back right of the Lawrence County defense back set. Oh, hustle play by the defense of the Trojans. Oh, that's a point. Point St. James. It was a hustle play. They got the ball back over the net. Kind of surprised Lawrence County. Lawrence County had a campfire in the middle, and they all tried to dive in and warm their hands, and the ball hits the floor. St. James 12, Lawrence County 6. Williams still serving for St. James, a nice serve. That's an ace for Bailey Williams. That's her second of the day. Point St. James. Hit it right between two defenders. Neither one knew which one was going to cover it. Bailey Williams serving for our 14th point. Nice serve. Lawrence County plays it back set. Hits the net and rolls over. Point for Lawrence County. St. James leading Lawrence County now 13-7. Ball comes in, played by Carson and Crow. Olsey to White. White with an attack on the right side. Gotten up by Lawrence County. Lawrence County blocked by Kathleen Wright. Oh, the ball hits the net. Lawrence County was blocked by Kathleen Wright, Ashley White. The ball comes back over, and St. James couldn't get the ball back over the net. St. James now leading 13-8. Ball comes in. That's a service error by Lawrence County. They're being generous, folks. We'll take it. That's St. James' 14th point. They now lead Lawrence County 14-8. Emily Poundstone comes in for St. James to serve. Poundstone serves the ball in. And the ball goes out. Service error by Poundstone gives Lawrence County their 9th point. Side out Lawrence County. St. James leading 14-9. Lawrence County serves the ball in. Played by Carson and Crow to Poundstone. Kathleen Wright. That's a kill by Kathleen Wright in the middle. Goes off a blocker. Poundstone to Wright gives St. James their 15th point. They now lead 15-9. Lizanne Livings, number 15, serving for the Trojans. Nice serve. That's an ace. Lizanne Livings, that's her third ace of the day. She served it in between them, shanked off a hand and out of bounds. St. James leading now 16-9. Living still serving for the Trojans. Nice curve ball serve back to the left. Tipped over. Tipped over the block by Lawrence County. Point for Lawrence County. Kathleen Wright was there, but they tipped it over her block and on to the St. James court. St. James leading 16-10. Mary Lee Capulla, number 7, comes back in for St. James on the back row. Lawrence County serves back in. Bailey Williams gets it up, punched up by Poundstone. Set over to Carson and Crow for a kill. Poundstone to Crow gives St. James their 17th point. St. James now leading 17-10 as Lucy Edwards comes in to serve for St. James. Number 3, Lucy Edwards serving for St. James. Nice floater serve to the back. Lawrence County sets it up. Oh, tough play. Nice dive by Lucy. Lucy Edwards dives, gets on her belly, tries to get the ball up. Point for Lawrence County. St. James leading Lawrence County 17 to 11. That was a great effort by number 3 Edwards to try to get the ball. Lawrence County serving the ball in. Hits the net, saved by Poundstone. Bailey Williams gets the ball back over the net. St. James recovers. Lawrence County tips the ball out of bounds. Point for St. James. Great communication and great hustle by St. James on that play. Our setter Poundstone was trying to go over to set the ball up, and on the way hit the tape. She punches it up, gets the ball over, and we get the ball back. Emily Olsey serving for St. James. Bailey Williams with a freebie. Bailey Williams with a birthday kill right there at the net. St. James 19th point. Overpass by Lawrence County gave Bailey Williams an easy setup for a kill. St. James now leads 19 to 11. Emily Olsey, number 16, back serving for the Trojans. Nice. Oh, Carson Ann Crow overpass by Lawrence County. Gives Carson Ann Crow an opportunity to open a birthday present back on the Lawrence County side. St. James scores. St. James 20, Lawrence County 11. Olsey serving for the Trojans. Lawrence County back row attack. Oh, the nice play by Olsey to get the ball back over. Miscommunication on Lawrence County side gives St. James a point. Timeout, Lawrence County. St. James putting the pressure to Lawrence County, leading now 21 to 11. That was a great save by Olsey. The ball's going down the right line. All she dove is stuck her arm up to hit the ball back over the net. Regroup, supplies Lawrence County. They couldn't get the ball back over the net. St. James playing much better hustle, offense and defense. Communicating much better as a team, and we've minimized a lot of our unforced errors this set. Maybe we're getting ready for Deshler. Olsey, number 16, still back serving for St. James. It leads 21 to 11. Oh, that's nice. Olsey serves the ball, hits the tape, and rolls over for an ace. Nice ace by Olsey, perfect time, and the score is 22 to 11. Olsey serving again, floater serve to the back row. Back set by Lawrence County, blocked by Carson Ann Crow. Point for St. James. Crow with her second block. Gets a score 23 to 11. Olsey serving for St. James. Nice serve. Lawrence County in hustle mode to get the ball over. Olsey tips it up. Bailey Williams sets it for Carson Ann Crow. Nice kill down the left side lane. That's 10 kills for Carson Ann Crow. It's 24 to 11, set point for St. James. This is how we do this. Olsey serving for the set. Short serve, floater up. They're out of sync. They tip the ball out. Olsey plays it up. Bailey Williams sets it. Carson Ann Crow. That's a kill for Carson Ann Crow. That's their 11th. St. James wins the second set, 25 to 11. Probably the best we've played all day. Very well played. Unofficial numbers for the day against Lawrence County. Kathleen Wright had 2 kills, 1 block. Marilee Kapuya, 2 kills, 1 ace. Carson Ann Crow had 11 kills, 2 blocks. Bailey Williams, 3 kills, 2 aces. Liz Ann Livings, 2 kills, 3 aces. Emily Olsey, 2 kills, 1 ace, and 4 blocks. And Ashley White had one block. We will get set to play Deshler. Deshler and St. James will play, I think, at 2 o'clock. This will be a rematch from last year's 4A state championship, and both teams looking forward to this.